My name is Kaylee Ray, and I'm quickly going to just explain to you what Instagram stories are and why they are so important to use in your social media. So Instagram stories are basically these little bubbles at the top. Right now they have lots of people going live because of the whole social distancing thing. But if you scroll, you can see all kinds of different people post. Lots of influencers, brands, my friends, and celebrities like to post on Instagram stories. But over 500 billion people post on their story every single day. And I think that's crazy. So let's get into what you can see when you click on them. So basically you can see people will post all kinds of different things, but the thing I'm trying to get to is the sponsored ads. Sponsored ads are basically paid for by certain companies. This is Pure Magazine, and it's companies you don't usually know, and they're just trying to sell to you certain things. So you can actually scroll up and you can see different things. A lot of this one was a get offer. Then you have also ones that do their websites and contact us, but this is a great way to get your brand name out there. So now I'm just going to quickly go into what I do to create my stories. So we are going to use this photo right here of me at the tulip farm. So just different things you can do. You can add filters. Then there's also these kind of filters you can use. I'm not going to use any of those just because I like this photo. But if you click on this square little smiley face, that's all the content you can post. So they've got donations, locations, mentions, hashtags, gifts, music, poll, questions, countdowns, quizzes, register. There's a little bit of everything. Gifts are really great because it's a moving type of content, but you can really type in anything you want. And they usually have it. So I'm actually going to pick this cute little drawing of a tulip just because I like it. And then the next part we're going to go into is the drawing part. So you're going to click this little squiggle line. And this is just what I like to use for my personal use. But I like to put a little overlay on mine. And how to do that, you either pick this thin marker or this thick marker. And you can either choose one of the colors at the bottom. But I'm actually going to choose the color from my dress. It's like this pale color. And all you're going to do is hold down the screen and it creates this cool little overlay. Now what you can do is take the eraser and do whatever you want with the design. I'm trying to do a flower, but I'm not very good at drawing, so this is how we're going to manage, but it'll be all right. So then it's kind of a flower, kind of a cloud, whatever you want to call it, but this is what I usually like to do with a lot of my photos. But you can draw over this. You can use this and just the magic wand, and it doesn't neon handwriting. But you can also choose the markers and it'll go underneath. So that's a really cool aspect to use. But I'm going to go to fonts. You can either click on this button or just click on the screen and it should give you that. There's a few fonts to choose from. I'm just going to type Tulip Farm and I'm going to pick the font that I like the most, and I am going to drag it and make it the color of my tulip I have in my hand. Then I'm going to expand it, and to expand it, you just kind of drag 2 fingers out. So then I'm going to type tulip once more. And what's really cool about Instagram stories is you can literally make it however you want it to look. You don't have to make it look like anybody else's but your own. You can copy other people, you can get ideas from other people, but in the end, it's whatever you want your Instagram story to look like. So a cool tool that I like to use is if you go on Google, you can look up TikTok Instagram hacks. And actually, it's really cool because it's just, if you're getting a little bit of a creative block, you're able to look at other people's Instagram stories and see what they're doing and see what you like and pick that out and change it. So that's kind of what I've done with my Instagram stories is I never like it sometimes and I just need new ways to find things to do. So this is just basically a little tutorial. So if you're wanting to get a little more into it, you can Google it and there's lots of tips and tricks all over the internet. But just really when you're doing Instagram stories, make it your own. A lot of people love to look at Instagram stories because they only last for 24 hours and you can really post whatever you want. You can post polls. And I really utilize Instagram stories in Union Board's Instagram that I run just because I like to ask people questions and see how they're doing. but really utilize Instagram stories. These things are big. Businesses use them. Instagram influencers use them. Celebrities, and even all your friends. Just don't be one of the obnoxious people that post 20 pictures about happy birthday to your friend. If you guys need anything, feel free to hit me up and I will be able to help you. Hopefully, if not, I hope you guys have a good one and keep practicing social distancing. Bye-bye.